God has an urgent message for you today about your future husband. You've been praying and waiting for true love, and it's not just hope. It's a divine revelation about the man who is destined to marry you. God is showing you that your soulmate is closer than you realize, but he carries a secret that will completely surprise you. This message comes with love to prepare your heart for the shocking truth about his identity and past. You're receiving this prophecy because your paths are about to cross in ways you never expected. And this secret will test everything you believe about love. As you hear these words, know that God sees your heart's deepest longing for a godly husband and true partnership. It's normal to feel excited yet nervous when you learn about your destined marriage. But remember that God is orchestrating every detail with perfect love. This revelation about his secret is your chance to prepare spiritually and turn any shock into deeper understanding. You're receiving this message because there's still time to open your heart to unexpected love stories, even when his truth seems impossible to accept. Trust that this prophecy is a blessing because knowing what's hidden helps you recognize divine love when it appears. Your future husband's secret isn't meant to scare you, but to show you how God works miracles through the most surprising circumstances. As you think about your future marriage, take time to examine your heart's readiness for God's perfect choice today. Just like a master weaver creates beautiful tapestries with threads you cannot see, God has been weaving your love story with invisible spiritual connections that will soon become visible. Hold on to your faith in divine timing and your trust in God's wisdom, but let go of your own limited ideas about what your husband should look like or where he should come from. Just like a bride spends months preparing her heart and home before her wedding day, you need to prepare your spirit for a love that might come packaged differently than you imagined. His secret is part of God's perfect design for both your healing and growth together. This revelation isn't meant to complicate your future, but to transform your understanding of how God creates the most beautiful love stories through the most unexpected circumstances and surprising partnerships. This prophecy about your destined husband is more than just information about your romantic future. It's a spiritual milestone that will change how you see God's work in your life. It's a time for you to connect with your faith in divine matchmaking and find courage to trust God's choice even when it surprises you. Face this revelation with an open heart, knowing that God's ways are higher than our ways, especially in matters of love. There's a beautiful plan unfolding in your romantic life, and sometimes that plan includes partners whose stories seem impossible at first glance. A shocking secret might be ahead, but see it as a chance to grow in grace and unconditional love. Every surprise in your love story becomes a testimony that shows others how God works beyond human expectations. When relationship questions feel overwhelming, reach out in prayer for divine understanding. God is always here to give you wisdom, patience, and the ability to love like he loves. In your prayers about marriage, you'll find the peace you need to embrace whatever truth your future husband carries in his heart. As we've discussed preparing your heart for this divine love revelation, I'd like to help you stay connected to more prophecies about your romantic destiny. If these messages about your future husband resonate with your spirit and give you hope for divine love, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to receive more spiritual guidance about marriage and relationships. Pay attention to spiritual signs that will help you recognize this man when your paths cross. These aren't just romantic coincidences. They are divine markers sent specifically to guide you toward your God-chosen husband. As you move through your daily life, stay alert for unusual encounters that feel significant. You might meet him in the most unexpected place, during a difficult time in your life, or through circumstances that seem impossible. You might notice how peaceful you feel in his presence, even when meeting for the first time, or how easily conversation flows despite just meeting. His secret might involve a calling from God that others misunderstood, a past that shaped his compassion, or a mission that requires a strong woman by his side. Trust your spiritual intuition about this connection. That inner knowing when you meet someone special is your heart recognizing what God has already planned. When you feel drawn to someone whose story seems complicated, when you see goodness in his heart despite what others might say, or when you feel God's peace about someone others might question, that's divine confirmation guiding you toward your destined love. These moments of recognition are heaven's way of showing you that love stories written by God often surprise everyone, including the bride and groom themselves. Remember, you're not walking this romantic journey alone. God is with you, surrounding your future marriage with love and divine protection even before it begins. Around you and your destined husband stands a team of guardian angels, spiritual guides, and heavenly matchmakers, all working to bring you together at the perfect time. His secret is part of God's healing plan for both your hearts, and every part of your love story is under divine care. Feel grateful for this advance notice of your marriage destiny, for it shows how precious your happiness is to God. Each day that brings you closer to meeting Him is another step toward the love you've been praying for. The universe is conspiring to create the most beautiful love story for you, one that will inspire others and glorify God. Nothing can separate you from the love that's been planned for you, not even shocking secrets or unexpected circumstances. Divine timing, God's perfect calendar for love, is working in your romantic situation right now. When you receive a prophecy about your future husband at exactly the moment when your heart is ready to receive it, that's sacred orchestration at work. These moments show you're aligned with God's plan for your love life, living in harmony with divine timing even when earthly timing seems unclear. As signs of your destined marriage become clearer, let them build your confidence in God's perfect choice. Each confirmation about your future husband shows you're being guided toward the love that will complete your purpose. Pay attention to these prophetic experiences and treasure them in your heart. They aren't random romantic dreams. They're part of a divine love story written specifically for you. Keep your heart open to these messages about your marriage timing. The more you recognize God's hand in your love life, the more prepared you'll be when your paths finally cross. Just as you receive these divine revelations about your future husband, your support helps us continue sharing similar prophecies with other women who are praying for their soulmates. A small super thanks of $5, $10, or $20 allows these important love messages to reach single women who need hope and confirmation about their romantic destiny. Your investment helps spread divine encouragement to hearts that are waiting for their God-chosen partners. As you prepare to meet your destined husband and learn his secret, believe that this challenge will lead to the most beautiful spiritual growth in your life. Just like gold becomes more precious when refined by fire, your love will become stronger when tested by truth and acceptance. God arranges these romantic revelations perfectly. Even when secrets feel overwhelming at first, focus on developing unconditional love, because that Christ-like love is what will carry you through any shocking discoveries about your future husband. When you stay true to your faith and keep your heart open to God's way of loving, miraculous changes begin in your relationship. A love deeper than you ever imagined becomes possible in your life. Every step you take toward accepting His whole truth brings you closer to a marriage that reflects God's unconditional love for us. Stay authentic in your faith, because your relationship with God will be the foundation that helps you love your husband completely, secrets and all, just as Christ loves the church. As you prepare your heart for your God-chosen husband, make it a daily habit to say, "I am ready for my divinely ordained marriage partner." Speak these words with complete faith each morning and evening. This simple practice creates a spiritual opening in your heart that doubt and fear cannot close. When anxiety creeps in about his secret, or when you wonder if you can handle the truth, pause and center yourself. Use this quiet time to connect with God's love flowing through you. The same unconditional love you'll need for your future husband. Trust that God is preparing both your hearts for this union, and begin each day asking Him to make you the wife your destined husband needs. When you fill your thoughts with acceptance and divine love, you create space for miraculous healing in your relationship. Practice forgiveness daily, not just for others but for your future husband's past. Your spiritual maturity is the key that unlocks a marriage filled with grace, understanding, and the power to love beyond human limitations. During this season of preparation for your destined marriage, you're not just growing personally, but also becoming a woman who can encourage other single sisters in their faith journey toward love. This prophetic experience gives you a chance to show God's faithfulness in romantic matters. Each day offers new opportunities to strengthen your trust in divine timing and share hope with women who feel forgotten in love. As you pray for your future husband and connect with God about marriage, remember to surround yourself with believers who celebrate God's promises. Your testimony about waiting for divine love can inspire and uplift others who are losing hope. Use your story to bring light to another woman's loneliness. Embrace each day as a chance to build a sisterhood of faith, encouraging women to trust God's perfect choice rather than settling for less. In this journey toward marriage, we grow stronger together, supporting each other through prayer and sisterly love, creating a community of women who believe in divine romance and God's perfect timing for every heart. In closing, as we anticipate your destined husband and whatever secret he carries, let's move forward with excitement and spiritual readiness. Be prepared to welcome God's choice with an open heart, face surprising truths with mature love, and recognize every blessing along your romantic journey. Trust in the power of prayer and in God's perfect plan for your marriage. You are walking toward a love story written in heaven, surrounded by divine favor and strengthened by faith. Keep declaring, "I am ready for my divinely ordained marriage partner," and watch as God orchestrates the most beautiful love story you could never have imagined for yourself. If this prophetic message has filled your heart with hope for your future marriage, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more divine revelations about love and destiny. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a prophecy or blessing meant for your romantic journey. When you share this message, you spread hope to other women praying for their soulmates. Each sister who receives this prophecy through you becomes part of your spiritual legacy of faith and love. Dear Heavenly Father, please prepare our hearts to receive the husbands you have chosen for us, and give us grace to love them completely, secrets and all. Amen. If this message has stirred your heart with anticipation for your God-chosen husband, consider showing your appreciation with a super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more. Your support helps us continue sharing these divine love prophecies with single women who need encouragement and hope. Please share in the comments what signs you've seen about your future husband, or what spiritual topics about love and marriage you'd like to hear in our next video. Your testimonies and suggestions help us bring you the prophetic guidance your heart needs most.